Tuesday, July 6, 2021. I am your girl, H-Town. Nah, that's really not my name. It's Hillary. And this is the lovely, smooth operator, SADE. Oh, you got a little picture?
SADE. Listen,
Doubling up.
I had to say I'm a whole motherfucking brand over here. I'm gonna start wearing SADE hats, SADE shirts, SADE everything. SADE.
I can dig it. Well, what's up, Sade?
What's up?
July, y'all. Is it crazy? So I like to say, I don't really be tripping, but people like to like this countdown. We are technically 171 days from Christmas. I just thought I'd throw that out there. People are always like, how far? Yeah, that's how quick 2021 has passed us. Like,
time is flying. Time is flying. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Zoom.
Oh my gosh.
It's going too fast. But with time flying, there's so much to talk about, so much to catch up on. So let's get right into it. You know, like always, we're gonna start with a little football.
Yeah, wait. No, we're gonna start with a drink first.
How dare I?
How dare you try this? Nah, it's because she over there trying to drink water and lemon. But
well,
I got something for you.
We just came out
today.
for holiday. Everybody should be drinking a little water and lemon today. So, you know, but I'm with you. Tell us what our drink is.
Today, I have for you, it's called the Rose Shilton. And it's up on the screen. Simple ingredients. You use 3 ounces of rose vodka, 3 lemons, club soda, and some ice. That's it. Rose vodka, 3 lemons, club soda, and some ice.
Simplicity at its finest.
And you know, I love drinks that are made for either a man or a woman, and this is one. I will put this up there with my favorite, a French 75.
So men or women, meaning like it's strong enough for a man, because some men don't like wine coolers and stuff.
No, right. Yeah, definitely. If you are a man that do not like wine coolers, then this is the drink for you. Get you a Rose Shilton. If you a man who's like, oh, I want something that, you know, take it up a notch, get you a French 75. Either or. Yeah.
Okay. So you're trying to give a little unisex, you know.
Unisex.
You don't have to always go so hard.
Thank you for bringing that.
Always hit you with the shots. You can take a little soft.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and have like some unisex drinks for the month of July. Thank you, Hill. Nah, you need it. Like you always need a good drink with your boo. Like
you enjoy this too. You ain't gotta choke, and he don't have to be like, I don't even feel nothing.
I don't want no wine today.
Okay, I'm with it. I dig it. Well, thank you. Cheers.
Yay! What else you got in that cup over there? Not messing with
I got a little water and lemon.
Okay. I was right. I was right.
Just to keep it consistent.
I was right.
Now, folks, let's get into some football. So, you know, again, football season is slowly approaching. Like, first of all, I just want to shout out the NBA because they started so late. It's like, you know, usually got that big gap in the summer, but nah.
Were you watching like excited for baseball or something?
Right, but like today the NBA finals just started, right? So you still got to get through those games, and then August is like right around the corner. As we just said, we're in July, so let's go football. But anywho, my Kansas City Chiefs are again just doing their thing. You know, our DN Frank Clark got in a little situation.
Y'all always getting into some shit. Y'all the most.
No, and here's the thing. I said I was going to stop identifying this, but what I wanted to do is to say it's unfortunate how the media will portray you. They want to make sure to put all the bad stuff out there. You mean to tell me this summer ain't nobody doing nothing good? You trying to tell me ain't nobody having no little food drives, no little giveaways, no summer camps? I know it's happening, but the media will only just show these things. So I tried to dig up some stuff. It was a little hard, which is why.
Some good stuff or some bad?
Some good stuff.
Okay.
Some good stuff.
Okay.
And so what I could really see is that our quarterback, the one and only Patrick Mahomes, is currently doing a camp for you. What? I'm not gonna highlight the bad stuff all the time. You know, you may have to search, but there's some good things happening out there.
Did you go to Patrick Mahomes' page to do the searching? Or did you Google? No, because I've said it before. I'm saying it again. You're biased. You're biased.
You're biased. I put in Chiefs doing good things.
Oh, see that? See? You see what? You see? Look. She said it. I can't even try to lie.
Chiefs doing good things.
The biases that come out of her. I'm sick of it.
Right now I'm highlighting the Chiefs.
Guess what? All right.
But I know there's a lot of good people, a lot of good players out there doing great things. But right now I'm just giving you an update on what's happening in the Chiefs camp. So yeah. Other than that, we're just moving and grooving and preparing. I want to hear about you. I'll stay quiet. I know you've got a lot happening.
I got a question for you. When it comes to the AFC, what defense are you most excited to watch? Don't answer. Don't answer that. Broncos.
Well, outside of ours.
Broncos. Nah, like really, real spill. I've been chirping on it for the past 2 episodes because it's real. Like our defense is something that you have to, it's got to be on the lookout for. This is the first time really that Chubbs and Von Miller get to play, stay healthy, PS2, let's go. And the other news is who's going to be our quarterback? Who is?
2 Chainz.
Teddy Two Gloves. Teddy Two Gloves, right?
2 gloves.
Nah, it's gonna go down to the wire, or is it gonna be Locke or is it gonna be Teddy?
Who would you like
Bridgewater,
to see in
man,
that position?
Of course
Let's ask a real Bronco fan. Who would you like to see
in that position?
Who do you think is gonna be the best fit for you all in the place that you're at right now?
I wear all black for a reason.
So you're going with the brothers.
I like my bread brown, my coffee black, my rice brown.
All of it. So what I heard is that you're betting on
brown.
black. You're betting on black.
I'm betting on black Teddy all damn day.
Okay.
But realistically though, would you really? They went and got Teddy for a reason.
100.
And if you just bring him over to sit him on the bench, that makes no sense. We've seen what he was able to do. Yes, injury happens, but I seen this guy almost take his team to the Super Bowl almost. It was the kicker's fault.
Was that bad?
It was the kicker's fault.
Minnesota? Who was he with?
It was Minnesota.
Okay.
It was the kicker's fault at that time. So he knows how to play in the cold. The climate. Let's go. Let's go, Teddy. Y'all better watch out for that D. You can roll your eyes all you want to, Hillary Arlene.
Yeah. That's where we going.
You want to roll your eyes.
We hitting it with the
I ain't gonna hit you with the...
Okay, listen. I'm not silly to think that you all won't bring your A game, as you always sometimes try to do. So I expect it. Let's go. Are we ready for some football? Yes, I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
They I was reading a report and it said players predicted to have breakout seasons. And one of the guys that they listed was Isaiah Simmons, who is a linebacker for the Arizona Cardinals. They're just predicting that this guy is about to come out here and do some shit. Stake some shit up.
So he plays for the Cardinals?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He does. So we'll see. We'll see if, we'll talk about him again, as the season.
So I'm just making sure I'm clear. He's not coming to the Broncos.
He's not. I was just saying, I read a report.
No,
I'm just
of
telling you
player.
of players to be on the lookout. This is one. Okay. Isaiah.
Was there any Chiefs players on the list?
Man,
I'm asking a genuine question because I didn't see that report. I'm sure we had some. Well, we'll be looking for...
There's no players on there that no. Nothing for the Chiefs, so.
Okay. We'll carry it on. I hope you guys bring that D. All that D we keep talking about, you keep talking about. I cannot wait to see it this season. Let's go. Offense sells tickets.
D's not D's.
Right. D's.
Right. D's.
Or these lists might be cut off, depending on how y'all bring it.
If we play.
All right. Let's get to some sports talk. Where were you going? What was you about to say?
Since we're talking about football, I think it is only just that, Carl is in it with the Las
100.
Vegas Raiders, came out and announced that he was gay, of course, during Gay Pride Month.
Yep, last month.
And I think it's unique because he's an active player. I'm also curious. I would love to be a fly on the wall to say, what are some of the discussions that are happening in the locker room with homies? And what is the next movement? Where do we go from here?
Well, the NFL came out in support just a few days ago. NFL is gay. That was their headline. and then it was like a little video, and then they changed gay to saying NFL is lesbian, NFL is this, NFL is this, and then they
Did we get NFL as black?
And so it finally
we got black players that play this motherfucker?
It ended with NFL is everybody. So it was their way of welcoming this announcement and now saying, but it though, because it's straight out the gate. It was like NFL is gay. And then they continue to swap out the gay word for lesbian, gender, transgender, all of this, and then saying NFL is everyone. So it sounds like the NFL is really going to wrap around this and say, hey, we down for it, we support this man, and I think the goal is that others will come out and eventually become comfortable.
Listen, they made a buku amount on his jersey.
Buku!
When he dropped his
jersey immediately went to becoming the highest selling. Blew my mind.
So, he has a whole new following.
The NFL has a whole new following.
That has some money behind it. But here's my thing. Like, okay, I feel like we are moving to a society where now it's that I gotta announce that I'm a straight woman. Like, I don't give a fuck if you are straight, if you are bi, if you are gay. Like, why
just because
why do we gotta make that announcement?
$100,000.
Why do you gotta announce it? Because now I'm gonna start going in and be like, I'm Sade, I'm a black woman and I'm straight.
It's not necessary.
But why do I gotta do that?
Keep taking it to where it becomes so important to speak on your sex and your private issues. Like what happened to us just again, like you said, hi, I'm Carl and I play in the NFL. Like,
that's all we need to know.
That's all we need to know,
that
Carl.
You can show up, you're gonna do your job. Time to play. And that's it. I don't need to know who you sleeping with in your bed.
Right.
Behind your closed doors.
Right. Can I just have a conversation though? And we won't stay on this too long. Now, you do remember Sam that tried to come out, the brother. No, let's put some stuff around it. I know we don't want to talk all the time about race, but it's ironic that when he he tried to come out. He's now out of the league.
By the Rams.
He's done. No one's heard anything from him. This guy here's got the #1 selling jersey.
Well,
got the NFL that have now come out with some backup to support. Was it just the timing, you think? We just weren't there? Because I feel like that was only a couple of years ago.
Well, here's the problem, and I think that I tell you, we talked about this from a woman's perspective, right? It's crazy we'll have a women's march, but when black people or black women come up missing, it's not a thing, right? So yeah, gay rights matter, but when it's a black man and his gay rights, does it really matter?
Where is that same noise?
Where is that same noise? And so it is, again, like they pick or choose like who they want to support or not. And that's why I'm like, nah, like until my life matters, till all my black girls, women lives matter, then do women's lives matter? Because if you can't support that,
right,
then what are we doing here? And I think we're seeing this.
And prime example, this is a big thing. Like that brother, it was no like, let's jump up and down and support him and push this. It was.
But let me tell you where he went wrong. He did tongue his boyfriend down on national TV, and I just don't think we were there just yet. You gotta ease the time, we weren't ready. And so when he tongued his boyfriend,
2 or 3 years ago,
he tongued his boyfriend
maybe it was more than that time. Maybe it was more than that time. Time just flies, but you are right. Maybe it was just the timing, but I just find that a little ironic. I just wonder where Sam is right now. He's clearly not in the league, but shout out to you, young man. What's his name again? Chad?
Carl Nassib. With the Las Vegas Raiders. Nah, good luck. Keep doing what you need to do. I wonder, like, what happens in the huddle, right? Like, do you, as if you're angry, because they say some crazy stuff. Ever catch it open a hot mic? In that huddle? Yeah. So I just wonder, does it get a little bit more aggressive? Do you attack at that? Because if I'm and then we going toe to toe, I'm just saying. I'm just curious.
I think it would have to be at a very, very like hard level because they see themselves as brothers. Like you're never gonna go that low with your brother. You're talking about the other team.
You're the opponent.
They probably will.
Because I'm coming.
They probably will say something.
I'm coming.
They might be like, you got your skirt on today. I can see them saying some old slick stuff. But he's got I'm sure that, again, things like that, you probably been trying to hide. He's probably been like that. He's probably gotten some stuff already from people around him who knew but didn't know, you know?
I was going to say, I'm a firm believer that people have probably known from high school that he's like this and have probably wanted to protect him. And so it just tells you where we're going. Are we ready? You know, I asked this question 3 years ago. Are we ready for more NFL players to come out? Are we ready for a transgender?
Yikes. I was talking to a friend today.
In the NFL, because here we go. If the NFL just made this statement of we are everything, are you transgender? So can I, if I'm a girl and I got some speed, and I'm a man, I feel like I'm a man. Are you gonna let me in?
I was talking to a friend today.
Let me in.
No, they're going to have to create a transgender league. That's what's going to have to do. If you're a male transgender, you play in this league. If you're a female transgender, you play in that league. Because, again, chromosomes, you're still X and O's, right? Like, a man's strength in a female league is, I don't care how you put it. Mm-hmm. Now, I do know, they say, like, as you take hormones and stuff, you can get a little softer, but... You know, I don't know. But that's the conversations we're going to be having real soon.
Put some little bass in your voice. No,
but your strength and the strength that you have that's genetically built in you as a man doesn't just leave overnight. The speed, that doesn't just
and that's been a big discussion even in sports. I think wasn't there like a first transgender swimmer who's in sports? And for me, I would just sort of feel like, well, damn, here I'm a woman, and now at the end of the day, science says, like, I can't change your biological makeup. Yeah. You are a man, and so your reach might be a little bit your hand, how you grasp water and move it through. It matters.
It matters.
So.
It matters.
Yeah.
Well, let's speak of some other things that are, like, changing. So I was telling you, they now have the new... NIL. It's called Name, Image, and Likeness. So basically, the NCAA is now allowing college students to somewhat endorsements using their name, their image, and their likeness. So students can now, who are great, right? You still got to be dope. You got to be a high-playing athlete, can get paid. You can put my name or you use my image on a flyer or to advertise your restaurant or my like I can, promote on my Instagram. And so now they're saying that yes, they're allowing that.
Line, man. Like I like it, but then I don't like it. I don't like it because I want it at that level. You should be worried about creating an equal and a fairness like playing ground. And when money changes things, in any situation, and so when you can try to control the money, like. Yeah, but then again, like, there are some guys out here that deserve it.
But I used to, this line was very hard for me because I constantly have this conversation with, like, friends who are athletes, and it's a real conversation because most athletes have always felt they should get paid, right? Because they make these colleges so much money that they've always felt like I can't work, right? Because I'm on this strict schedule. Yeah. So then we hear about athletes that are doing stupid stuff, robbing and doing all that because they literally don't have any funds. They came here on a scholarship, and I've always argued, to me, receiving an education is one of the highest forms of payment, right? But athletes will say, not when I'm bringing in meal tickets to this organization, this campus. So it is one of those, like, this will allow them now to make some money, but
here's my thing. It's a fine line. If they're all making money, yes. But if it's not that way, no. And that's where I got a
venture is not gonna
make it equitable. But you said, like, with players making money, like, because the reality is though, like, they bring in millions, right? Yeah. And a player can play for 4 years and not be a superstar, but it doesn't mean that he's contributed. So if there is going to be some kind of stipend or players can get paid on this likeness, then make sure all players get played.
And that's not gonna happen.
Because here you said it is the schedule. Well, I'm on the strict schedule where I can't work, but the schools is making millions, then these players should get paid. If we're talking about equity, let's try to make it a little bit more equitable.
I think that's what the NCAA decided to do by doing this. They technically don't have to come out of their pocket and their money, which they have tons of, which they should. Like I said, there was a long time where I was like, no, you're getting a full education. People are in debt for life trying to pay back student loans. So as a student athlete, you're student first. You get a full ride education, a lot of you. So that was kind of always an argument. But then I had to start really thinking, like, even outside of that, if your four-year ride is $50,000 and just your name at a basketball game is bringing in $500,000 worth of dollars, it still doesn't add up. So to me, this is a way for the NCAA to say, okay, we're not going to just hand you all a check and say we're going to cut this amount, but you can go out in the community or do whatever and they can use your name, and we don't mind that. Get paid for that. But you are right. If you're a bum, if you trying to see the light, you trying to see the field, who's really going to be like, hey, KJ or K-John, I want you to use your name. So it won't be ruling.
Anybody that they have ever reprimanded for getting caught with taking any money on the side, y'all gonna have to come back and take that back. I mean, don't quote me, but didn't somebody lose like the Heisman Trophy or something due to some kind of scandal because of being paid, coaches under the table?
Have been fired so much, you know. KU was under Ray Allen, little like that was mine. He got game.
He got game.
So you are right. It's so funny that, again, exactly what you just said. It's something that people have lost their titles, everything for. Now they're like, okay, we'll do it a little bit. It's a little bit. You can use your name.
Talk about
use your
it.
Image.
Here we go. I mean, you talk about like people who have lost their image because of something that they've done, right?
Because of something they've done. Let's get into Sha'Carri Richardson.
Get into it.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Get into it, people. How y'all feel about it? Give a little background on the situation.
So without knowing, I mean, I just know the basics. Sha'Carri Richardson, she was going up to run in the upcoming Olympics. And she was doing her preliminaries or whatever, and she took a drug test and she failed. And she told them it's because she smoked a little Mary Jane, a little marijuana. And so unfortunately they were like, okay, well, we're gonna have to suspend you, right? And so her suspension would not allow her to make it in time. However, it would in one of the areas. So she was going for the relay and she was going for the 100
meter.
The 100 meter. So she wouldn't make the 100 meter, but she would make the relay. But then today, or yesterday, I think it was today, she went and she didn't even get picked, right? And so obviously everyone is 100% positive is because of her activity.
Now, I will say who's been vocal about it, your quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, about her mistake.
There's been tons of people because it's a mistake. It's a mistake, okay?
Let's run in case you haven't seen or know what we're talking about or what's going on, we do got a clip for you that we want to run and see what you think. Because I want to weigh in on the mother sucker who's talking about it.
What? You said you want to weigh in on
her.
Oh, okay.
It should be.
Got you. I thought you were talking about Patrick. I was like, now wait a minute.
But I want to weigh in on the commentator.
Yeah, let's roll this clip and see what. Yeah, there's a lot. I feel like there's been a lot said about this situation, and
or not roll the clip. And we'll just move on and talk about it.
Right. Yeah. So basically, the clip is going to show just her interview, her pretty much apologizing for her behavior and saying that this will be the last time and she messed up and she's sorry to all her fans and her people and her supporters and her team. How old is Sha'Carri? Said she's 20.
She's 21.
21. She's 21. Young African-American girl who fast. Should be where she's supposed to be, right? Because, and unfortunately, she made a mistake that now has cost her. And so...
But this is time heals all wounds, right? And so we'll see you again. And it sucks. It sucks because just like how, Sam got kicked out of the NFL for being gay, it seems like maybe... Give it 4 more years, marijuana might not be the topic of this discussion anymore.
Right.
Because just like alcohol, it will be accepted.
Yeah.
So it sucks. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, these are the cards, the rules, the cards that you're dealt, and you got to play them the right way.
Yeah.
Now, again, would it have been the same way, like, if Sha'Carri was white? Right? I mean, we were just talking about, we got brought up on a situation of a lady. Same thing, had just made the Olympics, not a track star, but got tested for some steroids, right? Enhancement. And her rebuttal was, I ate was a hot dog or something, a pork hot dog that had steroids in it. And so she didn't get, canceled.
She got reprimanded, but she didn't get canceled where she can no longer participate in the Olympics. And so it's like, well, she lied, because we know that didn't happen.
She gets to be here for lying.
And because Sha'Carri, is that her name? I'll be messing up in that, baby. I'm sorry. Because Sha'Carri told the truth, now she's,
being reprimanded.
But I just don't know if the consequence equals the punishment equals what she did. And I am not taking anything away. And I think they have the clip ready for us right now, folks, just to hear her chime in and hear her apology. So let's see.
To my fans, my family, my sponsorship, and the haters, I greatly apologize if I let you guys down, and I did. And I just want to let y'all know this will be the last time the Olympics don't cheat Sha'Carri Richardson, and this will be the last time the U.S. Doesn't come home with a gold medal in 100.
U.S. track sensation Sha'Carri Richardson is apologizing. According to the United States Anti-Doping Agency, the 21-year-old track and field sprinter tested positive for marijuana following her Olympic qualifying 100-meter race victory at the Olympic trials in Eugene, Oregon on June 19th. As a result, the USADA announced on Friday that Sha'Carri has accepted a 1-month suspension, a penalty she spoke out about on Friday's Today Show.
I want to take responsibility for my actions. I know what I did. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm allowed not to do, and I still made that decision. But not making an excuse or looking for any empathy in my case, but just however, being in that position of my life, finding out something like that, something that I would say is probably one of the biggest things that have impacted me.
So there you have it. You get to see, first of all, let's talk about this reporter. Like, this is the thing that just burns my button. Like, we mess up, and when we mess up, it's 10 times, like, worse than if someone else was to mess up. And by we, I do mean people of color. Like, enough is enough. You heard her. The dope and that reporter was so harsh. And then there was another Australian reporter that made a comment like, yeah, and she must be taking steroids too because of how long her nails and lashes and hair is. Just ignorance, right? And so I hate this narrative that we put on ourselves and that others put on us when we make a freaking mistake. She's a baby. She made a mistake. Niggas been smoking weed forever. And that's another problem of mine. Like, I get it. I totally understand its rules. You're at a high level. There's some stuff you just can't do. And it does come on to you, how much you want it, how much you want to be where you are, your support team, all of that. But I also hate the fact that so often that we get punishments for things, harsh punishments, right? And this is just a prime example, like I said, we're gonna make mistakes. And I'm not saying she shouldn't have been reprimanded, she shouldn't have received some kind of punishment, but I just don't know if it should have been like, you're out it. So yeah, I just hate it because again, she's a young lady. And then we talking about weed, y'all. And like you said, it's gonna be a time when we're not talking about weed anymore, but we're talking about weed. We're talking about an industry where folks, particularly white folks, are making billions of dollars, millions of dollars. And we want to say this young lady can't be in the Olympics because she smoked a little weed? You feel me? It don't make sense.
There's a lot of things that make you say,
straight up.
Because what's the difference if I'm a person who's suffering from anxiety and I go take a drug that makes me dopey, or if I'm a person who's suffering from pain and I go take a narcotic that eases the pain and I become addicted? You aren't testing for that, but weed is, I mean, it's a natural healer. So I don't know. I just think I'm with you. It's double standards.
So
and the penalties
standards.
are always, I feel like
Way
race-based.
Way harsher.
So
Way harsher.
based on the color of your skin.
Based on the color of your skin. But we got...
It's different. And now we're in a society that, like cheers on those who lie to keep their position versus those who tell the truth. And just how times have changed is crazy. Like, she's commendable for saying, like, this is why I do it. And truth be told, the dang reporter who was reporting on her was probably smokes more weed than anybody. And dope and everything else. So, like, let's be clear. It ain't just black people who smoke weed.
It's not. But they've made it that it's black. It's a black drug, right? And it was even introduced, and it took us out, right? You get caught with an ounce, you get caught with this. We got brothers locked up right now, brothers and sisters. That, in my opinion, let them out. Open the gate and let them out. The second we were able to make money off of weed, and we had all of these dispensaries on the corner, you had weed lounges, you had weed tour buses. The second we were able to make money, those doors should have been open and let every single person that ever caught a case based on some marijuana. It's ridiculous. It's not right. And we ain't talking about the real thing. We talking about something in laws that were put in place to lock us up, specifically black people, to lock us up for petty little possessions of marijuana. Now, that same little petty substance that they got locked up for is making people millions of dollars. It doesn't make sense. And has cost this girl her space in the Olympics. But again...
I mean, and that's
rules and rules.
Rules are rules, you guys, and that's where I
What happened to Michael Phelps? Didn't he get caught with some marijuana? Did he get kicked out?
I think he did like a suspension. There was a guy who was riding. Who was the Neil Armstrong? Not Neil Armstrong.
Oh, no, with the steroids. And
Mike got riding the bike.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
I think he got caught with some marijuana too.
He had steroids.
And
he had a whole
did
bunch.
Make Michael Phelps. They painted him out to be a monster.
They did,
and that was crazy for it to be a white man.
I don't even think that was marijuana.
But now he's over here. He's the mental health guru right now. Because
that's what's gonna happen. She now gonna be the center of mental health and how to deal with your problems. And this
trauma.
Is it. Look, you already know trauma.
You already painted the whole picture.
That's what's gonna happen.
She's still about to get paid. Okay, she's still about to get paid.
We gotta always save face instead of just saying, "Yo, I fucked up, but it was a mistake." We can never just have a mistake. It always has to be something so big. But shout out to you, Sha'Carri. Did I say her name right?
Yeah. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Shout out to Sha'Carri.
We're going to see you back in 4 years.
We definitely going to see you back. Man, can we talk about our girl Serena? Forced to retire.
Why? Was it the injury at the Wimbledon?
She just slipped on a little moist court.
Now, everybody have been complaining. She was not the only one that has slipped. There had to be like 4 other people who had slipped because they playing on a real grass field.
Well, unfortunately, she's a little bit up there in age. You know, you get a little older, slip ain't the same. Little tweak ain't the same.
You just don't recover.
You don't recover.
Your mind say you 20.
Back in the day, little ankle
body be like, bitch, you 40.
Right.
Sit down.
Now you twist that little ankle, you hit that curve wrong, it's over for you. You
don't bounce back in 3 days.
You got to sit down, hold on.
It take you about a 2-week recovery time. You need a 14-day recovery time.
And unfortunately, she's taking longer than that. It forced her into retirement.
She needed that Aflac. When you get up a certain age, you gotta get some Aflac or something.
But here's the thing I'm scared about. I feel like the narrative is gonna be, since she had that baby, she's not the same. When really, see,
I feel like they're pushing out all the no. I wasn't gonna say nothing. No. I was gonna say they pushing out all the black stars. They're pushing out the young black girl for her mental health. And now Serena, you forced her to retire because of the
she
grass.
She slipped on a little moisture and messed that knee all the way up. Bless her heart. Nah, bless her heart. But that's one of them little, she got it like
she like that run ain't never gonna be the same.
It ain't gonna never be the same. Like, no.
It ain't ever right. It ain't ever gonna be right.
She might just be on motherhood from here on out. But either way, Serena, we love you. We support you. That's a hard one to swallow.
Man, you had a good ass run.
She did.
She had a good run.
Her and
you and her sister.
And they opened the door for so many others. So it's like,
Are you sad?
You did what you were supposed to do. Yeah, you did. You came and did what you were supposed to do.
It's like Tiger. Yeah. Tiger, sit your ass down somewhere.
And I think she can still get back in. They have like an older class. No, I'm being so, don't look at me like that. I'm being so sincere. Like tennis is one of those sports where they have older classes. So she can step into the older, like 50
teach
plus.
Me something.
No, for real, they do. They have the 50 plus. Yeah.
Okay. It's like 50 plus grand slam.
100. I got Auntie Bonnie to stay on the tennis court. And she travel and everything. And she's 50 plus. Like, so she can cross over. Like, tennis is still,
don't do her like that. Auntie Serena.
Auntie Serena. TT Rena.
Auntie's on the court.
TT Rena. So yeah, what else in sports? Big thing. Shout out to Denver's own 303, Mr. Chauncey Billups, Big Shot Billups.
You better say his name right. Park Hill?
Hillside. So Chauncey Billups locked his first head coach position. He will be the head coach for the Portland Trail Blazers. He will be leading Dame Dollars in them. So that's Damian Lillard, Carmelo Anthony's on that team, McCollum. So shout out to you, Chauncey Billups. Denver's very
to win now.
Because Chauncey over there?
Y'all might got a chance to win.
Again, shout out to Chauncey.
I'm all things Denver. I can't be.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm so happy for Chauncey again coming up from Denver. Had a very, very successful NBA career. Now doing some coaching over there with Tyronn Lue, his homeboy.
He did some commentating for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's living the dream. Like, if you gonna retire and this is what you do, like, he's
doing it.
Living the dream.
I think giving back to his community.
Every now and then. I mean, every now and then.
No, not that, brother. I think
I didn't knock him. I didn't knock him. Don't misconstrue it. I just said I don't know.
I think he do some stuff. Okay. I don't know exactly, but I think him and Piper, they try and contribute back to Denver. So shout out to you, brother Chauncey Billups. We wish you well. Stay strong.
Man, hold it down.
This league ain't for everybody, but I think he can do it.
Denver.
He will.
Hold it down.
Man, get my man Damian Lillard a ring. That's what I'm saying. Get him
not
a
over
ring.
the Nuggets.
Get him a ring.
Over the Nuggets.
Point. But Damian, he need a ring. He need a ring.
A lot of Carmelo do too.
He might not get one before he get on that. He might not get one before he tiptoe out.
Have you ever got one? No.
Well, speaking of got one, you got Chris Paul. Woo! 16 years, and this is the first time Chris Paul will be going to the finals. And so I think Melo's right there. I think that
if he don't win.
He's maybe been in about 18, 19 years. So
Chris Paul don't win.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
If Chris Paul don't win.
I love me some Chris Paul, though.
I know. I'm super excited for him. So, folks, tonight is the kickoff of the NBA Finals where Chris Paul and Devin Booker's Phoenix Suns will be playing the Milwaukee Bucks with their star Giannis. I can never say his full name. I'm definitely going for Phoenix since they knocked us out. But that's going to be a good series. It is currently happening. So shout out to the NBA Finals.
Who they knock off? What team? Who did they knock off?
Well, they just recently knocked out the Clippers. Prior to that, they took out the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, okay. What's their name? Denver. Shout
out to Phoenix Suns. Let's go. Man, I don't know if we want to take a break. I feel like we got a little foolery to discuss.
Yeah, we're going to take our little 60-minute break.
Yeah, we're going to take a
come back
little
with
60 seconds, y'all, before we get into the foolery and a little bit of news. And then, of course, we already got to end it on a fashion tip. So stay with us. Go grab y'all something to drink. Take a quick bathroom break. Roll something if you got it. And we'll see you in 60 seconds. Welcome back. Thank y'all for joining us for the second half of the F Effect. Shout out, of course, to our network for hosting this amazing show. Make sure you check us. We are now on a new time, Tuesdays
At 8.
Going up on a Tuesday. So make sure to check us out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. So let's get into it. We talk some sports. Let's get to the foolery. What's happening? I feel like so much is happening. I can't keep up. It's constant foolery all around me.
Where do you begin? Where do
we start?
Man, let me just say, I know this is just so random. So, you guys heard about, who's the lady? Tabitha. Vegan. Tabitha the vegan.
Auntie Tab. We love us some Tab.
She is on the Shy.
Yep. Because that's my business.
That's her business.
That's her business.
And she recently did you see the video where a clip that she came out and said, like, after 15 years that she is retiring her husband. That her husband believed in her dream that it was time for her to invest in his dream. Yep. And then after she said that, here came the witch.
Who came?
Wendy
she came
Williams.
On her business.
Wendy came for Tab.
Like,
Daisy,
don't come for Tab,
though.
But Wendy
don't
just
come for Tab, not not Tabitha. Wendy Williams is like, girl, basically, nope, he gonna leave you. Don't do that. You crazy. You stupid.
And did Tabitha give her the nice read?
Listen, Tabitha, how she wanted to pray for Wendy and pray that she find a love so deep like hers. It was the best read ever. And it was so beautiful. Like, it seemed so genuine.
It was so genuine.
Because she was just really like
speaking from her heart. And that's the type of person she is, folks. So if you can go check her out, she is I am Tabitha Brown. That's her Instagram handle. Just scroll through her page. She started off, like you said, you put me on. She was a vegan doing all these amazing recipes. But because of her spirit and her business. She's a genuine spirit. She prays for people on there. She talks to people. She motivates you. She says, that's my business. Do it how you want to do it. One of her best sayings is she said, go out and have a good day. And if you can't have a good day, make sure that you don't mess nobody else's up. Because that's the type of person she is. She doesn't have, she didn't have tons of followers. This to her is something that genuinely happened to her overnight. Just being her authentic self. Now she has a reoccurring role on The Shy. Now she has endorsements and a book.
She's dropping her whole new seasoning.
A whole seasoning line from cooking. Yeah.
She's dope, but I love like how she responded. And it was just so classy.
It was
elegant.
so classy.
And it just reminded that she's a woman of faith. And so when you ever come after a woman and you think that you about to shut the door on a woman of faith, she just reminded you, don't come for me and mine. And just a shout out to Black Love. She keeps me optimistic.
Black Love. We're gonna jump into just quickly on Wendy and how Wendy, spoke on that. But again, like you said, we gotta show it
to provide some context of like
just where she is.
Like the read, like we're gonna show it.
Yeah, and going back, like So we'll show the clip and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Excuse me, let me give me some water, y'all.
Y'all all right? Very good, honey. I was up doing a little work here. That's why I got my pajamas on in my office. And then my phone started going off, like praising people. It's like, girl, you're Wendy Williams. First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip. And I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way. And I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, babe, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time.
Let's go, Auntie Tab. Do it.
Support
Listen.
Black love.
That it
keeps
so
me
beautiful.
Optimistic. Like, that there is love like that. Like, I want a love so deep that my nigga gonna ride for me just like how she rode for him.
She did. And she told him. She spoke on it. Like she said, this is something they manifested. Wendy, know what you're talking about before you start talking. She manifested this. She's been with this man. She said, you hold me down, I'm gonna hold you down. And that's how it should be. And so I think it was amazing because so many people quick to get on Wendy's head. Like, to call her a man, go in anytime she say anything. And Tabitha said, come with me, folks.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Let's have a talk, and then I'm gonna pray for you. And not only did she pray for you, she told you it's unfortunate that you have never had a love like this. It's unfortunate that you have never had a man that you could be a partner with. And so, you know, I'm interested to see how Wendy gonna backpedal. You know she gonna send her apology and probably have her on the show. Because the people, listen, the comments been going crazy. Everybody is supporting Auntie Tab. So shout out to you, Tabitha Brown. Keep doing what you're doing. You and your beautiful husband and your family.
Wendy just got that BBS.
What's that?
Bitter bitch syndrome.
Oh, not the BBS.
No. I mean, that's when women are just walking out
just
here
mad.
and got the BBS syndrome.
And you want to just hate for no reason.
Just because you bitter. You bitter because you
want
what she got and you don't even understand. And her husband cute.
And he cute.
And he fine.
And like, I love what you just said. You don't understand it. Like, I think we forget. We get so drowned in what we've got that becomes our norm. Well, baby, it's really not the norm, Wendy. It's not the norm for your husband to cheat on you, to have a baby, to not support you. It's not the norm for it to just be all business because that's what her and her husband resorted to. Like, nah, that's not the norm. The norm is having a companion, a partner. And so, again, Wendy, hopefully you learned.
I support it. I support their Black love. I do.
I support it too.
Yes.
So make sure y'all go and follow at Tabitha Brown to see the whole clip and just to check her out and just follow her because she's a dope individual and you should know about her.
She don't man. She'll have you eating a carrot hot dog.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, y'all.
Have you frying mushrooms like chicken? Because I'll be on it 100.
Get your little almond meat ready.
Right. I'll be all in there with the pecan meat. You feel me?
Y'all better get y'all some Tabitha in your life. You might live a little bit longer.
Her skin is immaculate. It almost pisses you off. It's
hair,
teeth.
Like
just, it's showtime, Tab. It's showtime. Shine bright.
Her story is beautiful. If you haven't checked out her story, please follow her.
100.
Let me tell you, God will move with anybody at any age, and so she is a living testament. So
100.
We love it.
Well, guess who else is moving?
Who else?
Cardi B.
Oh, again.
Man, Cardi B and Offset expecting baby number 2.
Oh, so then we expecting another CD to drop from Cardi too? Because you know last time she...
100. In fact, I think some DJ
Cardi.
tried to say like it's over for her. She said like, wait till I drop this baby, go get liposuction.
No, her face is changing.
She said
bit.
stomach.
Has anybody noticed?
You know, I ain't even looking.
Her face is a little bit changed. Yeah, I'm just noticed that.
I ain't even paid attention to her that hardcore, but she is pregnant. We wish her and Offset. You know, I thought they was a little shaky there. I can't keep up with this, what you call reckless love.
Because that is.
I don't want to, but I think that's a little reckless love because first I love you, then I hate you, then I love you again.
That's just dangerous.
Reckless
leaves into, I mean, Beyonce wrote about it. Dangerously in love.
She dangerously.
I mean, and then SZA followed it up with the dick that is so mesmerizing that gets you dangerously in love.
And that's what's happening with these young folks. I definitely think they have a special kind of love.
Nick Cannon got that love.
Yeah, I don't know if he got love. Nick just got...
What he got?
A lot of love to spread. I don't know.
There it is.
He got a lot of love to spread.
7 kids.
I think these two individuals are really trying. Like she said, I think she wrote, you know, we went to counseling, we talked, we communicated better, and now they're in a better place. So shout out to Offset and Cardi B, expecting baby number 2. I think for him, this will be like baby number 7. Give or take.
Don't put that many kids on Offset.
This man got a baby with Cardi B, and then he has 4 other. Okay, 6.
5 or 6.
We'll meet
She's
in the middle.
confused.
I said
She's
7. You
confusing
said
him
5.
with
We're gonna
McKenna.
meet at 6, folks. He's got 6 now. But yeah, and where did she show it? At the BET Awards. Did you watch the BET Awards?
Yeah, because I watched Lil Nas tongue down a guy.
Oh, what?
This is our culture. This is
What
what it's coming to. This is what it's coming to.
No, say it again.
Lil Nas, if anybody got to, watch
Lil
his
Nas
performance.
X,
I think
right?
Lil Nas X. Oh yeah. I don't want to get you. I don't want you to get you confused with Nas. Nah, but like during his performance, like after it, he tongued down one of his dancers. Tongued him down. And I'm like, and when that happened, I'm like, is this what our culture is coming to? And why does it always again have to be a black man?
BET-why?
Why does this have to be a black man?
But here's the thing. Is that performance live? Yes.
It was live.
So
Everybody
you can't catch it? They can't go. Oh my goodness. Listen, I did not see this. When you mentioned it earlier, I was like, who now? What? Mm-hmm. Look at this. He took a full tongue down. Well, listen, folks.
No, it ain't no listen, folks. Here's the problem, folks. I don't mind you doing what you need to do, but where it becomes the issue is when I have to explain to my son that is not his normative. That is not what is normal.
What's normal anyway?
That's but I mean, I gotta explain this. Like, boys, just like.
It definitely causes for more dialogue.
It definitely
causes for interesting conversations.
This is the same guy who was twerking on the devil in the video. This is the same guy who has sold out on his blood shoes.
Same guy who performed on Saturday Night Live and had a accident.
What happened?
Well, his man parts were about falling out because his pants were too tight. So I think he ripped his pants front and back.
This is the culture.
I don't have much to say.
This is the culture.
Because I don't want to say nothing wrong, so I'm just going to not say nothing at all.
This is our what black men. I'm done. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. All right.
Yeah, because you're going too far. This is not what black men. This is what this black man has chosen to go to.
Okay. But this is what the media is portraying. Like, if this is all that we see. This is what we see. We see this. We see a black man getting murdered. I can tell my trauma.
Very true.
From George Floyd to this. This is all that I've been seeing lately, friend. This is it. For me. So is this our norm? I don't know.
We're going to come back to him because he had a very choicely and interesting outfit on the red carpet.
What did he wear?
We're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that. That's our fashion segment. We'll come back to that. We come back to that.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going to fall into it. Yeah, we're going to look back in that. Again, I didn't see the BET Awards in its entirety, but I did see, I got to do a recap, and I did see that WAP, Wet Ass Pussy, got best song. I did hear about Megan Thee Stallion and DaBaby having a little beef and didn't perform on the stage at the same time.
What?
Yeah.
What's the beef about?
Well, supposedly DaBaby. Because I got to make sure I say DaBaby, not Little Baby or another baby. DaBaby did a song with who else? Tory Lanez, skateboard, skate something. It's a cool little joint.
But he's been acquitted. So listen, no, friend, no, because now what? If the court of law don't convict
not
you?
Megan's court of law. Megan said, hell nah. Where's your loyalty, DaBaby? Where's your loyalty? You don't go and make a song with that man. And so
something ain't adding up, friend.
They've been funking. Megan's new piece, Party, jumped in. And Baby said, I don't want let me step out of this because I don't do this. I don't do this boy-girl drama. And so they performed a song collectively at the BET Awards. DJ Khaled has a song with the two of them on there, as well as Little Baby, her, some other people. And they all came on the stage like a finale. Megan came on the stage by herself, performed her line, and left. And she didn't come back on the stage. So even when they closed the song out, because DaBaby was on stage, I guess word is she just refused to be on the same stage with him. So that's how petty it has gotten. Yeah, I know. Also at the BET Awards, they said...
how would you feel as a black woman? I mean, there's a whole little movement around support your black women. And I mean, she claimed the nigga shot him. Shot her in the foot. Did him like...
I mean, I'm with you.
What is the movie?
I got to know
Harlem
relationships.
Harlem Nights. She shot me in my pinky toe.
But she was on the stage in 2 weeks. Here's the thing. I totally am with it. Like, support me. I got to know the dynamics of their relationship. Because I can't expect you to lose out on money. Every industry person can't work with this man because of something we had. Yeah. Now, if you my ace boon coon, you my dog, let's have a conversation. Like, it is some loyalty. But I don't know the dynamics of their relationship.
Listen, it's a boys club at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
He gonna have his back. And here's the thing, he was acquitted. All charges dropped. All charges. No. I mean, I gotta say, the man was singing his heart out. I told y'all. Baby. I was acquitted.
And I was like, they probably just did a little song. He could have just sent him the his little part and just threw it on there. But I hate that they got to be going through that. I will say, don't be the bitter woman. Man, you got to let it go.
$dollars, girl.
Yeah, you got to let that go. You got to let that go. You got to let that go. Let that go. Some other recaps on the BET Awards. Again, I didn't get to see much, but I know Queen Latifah got the Lifetime Achievement. I'm a huge fan of her. Actress, producer. People forget. Queen put a whole jazz album out. You feel me?
I forgot.
She did a whole jazz. She did Broadway. She's got a #1 show right now, an Equalizer. So it was only right that she got her roses. The Equalizer's out.
Equalizer doing something?
It is doing very well. All her movies that she's directed and played roles in. I think we forget about Queen Latifah. I've said it on the show before. And she is the ultimate. I
don't know if we forget. Like she holds it down.
She holds it down.
It's a classic. My movie, Set It Off.
Set It Off. Oh, yeah.
Set It Off.
She's done so much. Living Single. She's the first to have a show. She's done cartoons. She's done it all. Rap, of course. UNITY.
She's the epitome of what it is to be a woman living in her passion, her truth,
everything,
her purpose. And just moving in that. And
exactly.
So it's beautiful.
Shout out to Queen Latifah. She was amazing. She recently lost her mother, so she made sure when she got on stage that she took a picture of her mother and she brought her father on stage. Aww. Little Kim was a part of the tribute to her, as well as MC Lyte. So shout out to Queen Latifah. And then, of course, they ranked the best performances was Tyler, the Creator.
Here we go.
Which I just saw a little bit of it, but Tyler killed it. Listen, I don't know this man.
He's
but
good.
That performance. He was blowing in the wind with the old school car. He had this he made it look like think about Wizard of Oz when the thing came. He was blowing the whole time, blowing with his suitcase. It was amazing. It was an amazing performance. He killed that. And then, of course, Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox. They
Tyler,
performed.
The Creator, reminds me of a Frank Ocean.
Wait a minute.
They're creators. They are creators. Now, Tyler, the Creator, was just,
Yeah, but Tyler can rap, and Frank can't sing. They too different, but Tyler got flow, and I think people sleep on him, but they are. Yeah, he definitely created and did an amazing, that performance. If you didn't check it out, YouTube, Tyler, the Creator, BET performance, super, super dope.
Blown in the wind,
And then I was very shocked that Jasmine and Ari did Sit on It. That was there.
No!
They did a live performance.
Okay, but you can't be shocked when you got songs as WAP that's winning.
True.
You can't be Sit on It then. See, this is where's the culture going, y'all? Anything is happening. You might as well go ahead and just send a sex video.
And they probably should have put R-rated or viewer discretion. They probably are going to have to go to that to BET's. BET used to be a family thing, but performing Sit on It and Lil Nas X kissing and it was a little live.
Y'all.
But they did a hella fire performance. They killed it. Both of them girls are very talented. We're talking about Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox.
I'm gonna have to go watch it.
You gotta check it.
Did they have dildos on the stage?
They were singing to each other. They did not have anything.
If you're gonna go there, just go there. No, because anything can happen now. So what are you sitting on, Ari?
Well, remember it got a little X-rated back in the day when Cater to You. You remember Beyonce and them did Let Me Cater to You when they brought Terrence Howard on stage and they did full-blown lap dances. Full-blown. I think to the point somebody had to throw a little something over their lap. Something's rising. So yeah, it's they just got to put that R-rated or viewer discretion advised.
You got to do that often now on shows. I was watching something on Stars, actually Spartacus, and that is full on porn.
Such a weirdo. Spartacus.
Don't make it. I'm a weirdo. No, okay, American Gods.
I don't
full
watch
on
that shit
porn.
either. I heard it didn't
all
get
of
renewed.
those things.
Dang. No, I don't. I don't
American
watch.
Gods was deep, y'all. I loved it.
Yeah, I
Okay, and I got down with Spartacus too.
I know that's how you roll.
That's my thing. Full on porn. I had to stop watching it, y'all.
It wasn't the one that everybody loved that retired. Wasn't it full on porn and sex from the historic God or something? What was the one that everybody's having season finale parties and everything for it? And they do a lot of ancient nakedness.
I didn't get into
getting it with brothers and cousins. There we go.
Game of Thrones. I didn't get into that.
Well,
but all right.
We are definitely wrapping up and got to get into our fashion. But before we go, there's one we got to talk about.
We got to talk about it. And y'all, this is our what the fuck moment. What the F?
First of all, let's just real here. Okay, COVID is still happening, y'all. We know that. COVID's still happening. They're trying to say people are getting vaccinated, and it's really increasing. Now, the only people that are getting COVID are all those that's not vaccinated. Duh.
Not duh.
But like you and I were having a conversation, NC State, a college baseball team were not able to play in the College World Series because 8 of their players, and this was just last week, 8 of their players who have been fully vaccinated got COVID. And so they had to pull out of the World Series. So I say this to say, be careful. I can't say wear your mask because I don't always wear mine, but protect yourself because it is still out there. But there's still some foolery around it.
Things that make you say.
It's a lot that make you say,
I'm still not convinced on it, but all right.
But
now it's the variant.
Now it's the variants, and now it's our straight what the fuck moment. What is going on out here?
So now we vaccinate animals, y'all. We gotta go mess with the animals. So here in our lovely state of Colorado, the Denver Zoo announced that tomorrow they will start the vaccination process on animals. And I can only just think, like, if you gotta vaccinate an animal, who you gonna vaccinate? The monkeys.
Why you gotta go?
No, man, no.
I gotta be the monkeys.
I mean, because they're like humans.
They are so much like humans.
That's why I'm like,
the apes and the monkeys.
And then we're gonna be running around like, watch the clip, because I had to pull the clip.
You so silly.
No, we're gonna be running around like Caesar from the Apes. Caesar from Planet of the Apes, y'all.
If you borrow $20 to the mall.
You heard him. He said, let me borrow $20. So now we about to go mess with the animals. Now, these are animals that have survived the swine flu, measles, mumps, rubella, chicken pox. And now we about to go and vaccinate the animals. And then we going to be wondering when the little Caesars be popping up and be looking and talking shit to us. And we got to go to war with the apes.
Sense. First of all, where are the animal people at? Where's the same people that stand outside when you got a fur on and throw some, throw on you, throw some paint on you? Where are y'all at? Y'all okay with that?
Y'all should be against
Y'all should be out there kicking signs and all.
Animal vaccinations. What are they called?
So you got to hold these animals down, take them out of their normal, and hold them down to get a shot, or what? Are they putting a peel in the water or something?
Imagine them giving a turtle shot? Can you just imagine?
Or a little snake, how you slither a snake in there.
So we vaccinate animals. We are here in Denver. That's our what the fuck moment. I just don't want no little Caesars popping up on me.
Look at this. And I know somebody say, well, we give them shots all the time, but no, I don't like this. This is a 2-part. Do they still got to get 2 shots like everybody else? Is this a 1 and 2?
I mean, when you do a monkey. I'm assuming you got to. I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, y'all?
Why? We got that many. Ain't there countries that need, ain't there countries that need the vaccine who don't got it? I mean, can we give it to those in need before we hit the
That's what don't make sense to me. Now they probably use them as test monkeys.
I'm telling y'all.
It's not fair.
20
years
years
in Denver,
from now,
Colorado,
grow extra eye.
It's happening, aliens and all. If you in Denver, Colorado, go to the zoo.
Facts.
We don't want that. Stay away from our animals. We love the animals.
You better not
Denver
ever
is an animal.
You better not ever wear no freaking fur.
I mean, I might got a little rabbit on.
Shit, I can't deal with it.
I might rent a little fur and take it back. I ain't buy it. I might rent it for the night or something. You said I can't never.
About these animals.
I do stay in some leather though. So dang. But that is so
got
crazy.
A little high rug in your living room. Stop playing. Look, got a little high rug, boots, shoes.
What is
Did
that?
I just see you in the high chucks? Oh, okay.
I had a little snake skin on the other day.
You did, a little leopard.
It's all good, man. We love the animals, though. Y'all just be easy. Like, don't be wasting vaccines. Like, if we need them, and then they gonna be like, we ain't got no more because we gave it to the animals.
No, I'm telling you, wait till Caesar come knock on your door.
Don't do it.
You gonna be like, okay.
I always wanted a pet, like little monkey or something. Because they're so human-like.
Okay.
They can go put the load of clothes in for you. Do some little human-like things, you know.
Okay, until you the animal. Until you the animal in the cage. They talking to you crazy.
Train them. You just train them well.
Planet of the Apes, y'all. Y'all seen it.
All right, so we died our what the F. We definitely gonna take just a quick second to come back to fashion. But y'all really before, again, I know this is a very sensitive subject, but
oh my gosh.
No, we just gotta hit it real quick. Bill Cosby is out.
Finally.
And
they tried to get him
I'm mixed here. I'm mixed here. They did try and get him to take a plea. So if you don't know, Bill Cosby was thrown in for multiple allegations of, I think it was like drugging, raping, all of that stuff. I'm not gonna go through it because he's out. And it's a lot.
Here's the thing, really
quick.
A lot
going
it happened
on about
in the 70s and the 80s. The 70s and the 80s, a little bit of the 90s. What was happening there, y'all? Because let Bill let him tell it. There was a whole lot happening in those rooms.
There was
these women knew what was happening in these rooms. 70s.
Y'all
80s,
gotta remember
90s.
this our show, and we just gonna keep it real. And what it is what it is. Bill is out.
Yeah.
A lot of people will say he's out on a technicality, and that he's only out because this case was handled so sloppily, and unfortunately, the accusers, of course, don't like it that he's out, because so many say he's not out because he's not guilty. He's out because of the way that this case had been handled. You have Felicia Rashad that went on record and said, finally he's released, a wrong righted. And they ate her up. They ate her up. And not really a lot of people did say there is a lot of Black people in the culture that are standing behind her. But what happened is she gave a lot of money to her school. I'm so sorry. I think it's Howard. And they are now they made her issue an apology saying that her statements was very insensitive. And there was a comment that said, if you guys want to talk about that and make her issue an apology, then how about you issue all them checks that Bill Cosby wrote you? And so it's been a big thing. She's now going to take sensitivity classes and sensitive language classes. She's going to do all that as she is a professor there. So
why is the cancel culture so
that
quickly
is exactly what we're about to talk about.
Move to dang, you can't stick up for nothing without someone telling you, nah, you wrong.
We can't have a public opinion. You can't have an opinion anymore.
That's her opinion on
that's
him.
Her opinion.
That is how she feels. But when our freaking ex-president comes up and our former president says something, we don't do anything to him. But when it comes to anybody else, we're so quick to cancel him.
It's always
we're so quick to you gotta go. You said something wrong. Sha'Carri Richardson, you're out of here.
You're out of here.
It's the cancel culture.
It's
that's her opinion. Nah, could she have been more sensitive? Yes, because those are women's stories. That's how they felt. But that's also how she felt.
That's also how she felt. That's what it is.
That's loyalty. We need more loyal mother suckers out here in the world. Let's be clear.
To make her issue an apology and all that, I'm with you. We don't cancel just because of opinions.
Yeah.
We don't cancel because of mistakes. We don't cancel because of, I said some words wrong. And we're human, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cliff and Claire ain't never done no wrong to me. Listen, the Huxtables, it took me someplace where, you know, they showed an image of a family that we didn't get to see. So
wasn't my family. Well, let me tell you, it
wasn't a lot of people's family, but that was the great thing about it. Like, we always saw this, you know, you had your good times and you had, you know, where you struggled. It was great to see a 2-income household, a lawyer and a doctor, Black. What? Yeah. That can happen at the same damn house? It can. Shout out to Hillman. I mean, A Different World was everything. So I don't want to take away from what he has done and what their show has done, but I also am not taking away from victims for what he has done also. So, you know, it's a very sensitive subject, but I definitely, on our show, I want to say, welcome home, Bill. Welcome home. I mean, I gotta just
I will just choose not to say anything.
Pick a side. No, I'm just playing. Playing. All right, folks, with that, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back and end with our fashion segment. See y'all in a second.
Definitely affected by the gun violence. Lost hella people, lost hella cousins, all that.
But you know, I feel like if we just talk a little bit more about situations, they'll probably be dead and faster than the beef that started. You know what I'm saying? Like, communication is key. Everybody just talk it out. We don't need to have no guns or nothing. It's okay. I feel like we can all come together as one, as long as we just put the petty aside, you know?
Welcome back. So before we close our show, it's always FFX style to check out on some fashion. Yeah. So today we actually, I know, today just going back to the BET Awards, I thought it'd be dope to just recap some of the fashion on the red carpet. So yeah, I said let's throw some pictures up and talk about it. What you think? So let's see what we have for fashion today. I know I put up several images, but we just start with one. There's not really no specific way. I will say, you know, we talked about Lil Nas X, so maybe we start with his ensemble. Did you see it?
Fill me in, girl.
Well, you about to see it. Look straight ahead. Yeah. So here you have it. Lil Nas X.
I'm speechless. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is the influence on our boys, man.
That's a huge dress, too. It's got a lot of extra.
It's gonna take a drink.
Yeah. So him kissing someone on stage, it's like, are we really surprised?
Why, Lil Nas X?
Yeah.
Be free, but damn.
It's very dramatic and very big, and it's probably how he likes it. So it works.
What did you say? Wait a minute
here. It's very dramatic.
It's very dramatic and big. Probably what?
Probably how he likes it.
You
dramatic.
Said it really discreetly, really quick. But y'all heard what she said.
I'm just saying he likes it like big, flaboyant, like stand out and dramatic. That's all I'm saying.
All right, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Talk to me nasty then. Talk to me.
So, speaking of this, so you heard about Young Thugger talking about he wants JT's man. which is Little Uzi Vert. Is that the thing?
With Megatron in his head, they got the diamond in his head.
Yeah. So him and JT were on the red carpet, and they looked decent. You know, it was. Yeah, I think the picture's about to come up. But it was just weird because
is Young Thug, is he out?
You know, I don't know, but they were saying that it was a video where he said, yeah, JT, I want your man. But as you see right here, there's a picture of JT and Little Uzi Vert, and he has this like ensemble on his head. So I don't, fashion has changed. Anybody would call anything fashion.
Just to be different. It fashion or is it reaching to be different?
It's probably,
there are some creative people that you see that like that is your gift, right? And then there are some people that I would just be like, what the what are you just trying to do?
Right. This one was like, nothing exciting about it for me. Okay. Who did steal and was a big one for me. I really, really like Sierra. Sierra's outfit on the red carpet. She went like, I think like Stone. What's you watch all them shows where it's the little what is it? Yeah, like Catwoman something, but like ice cold Stone. Ain't it some lady named Stone something? Maybe I made that up. My bad, y'all. I thought it was a character to that. But I love this little bit. It's all Storm. Maybe that's it. We'll call her Stone. Storm. Okay. But I love the suit. I love the bling bling, and I like how she blended her hair in. So this was a good look for me. Not everybody can get away with it, but Cece can do it.
She a bad look, and she's showing you that snapback. Really,
quick little snapback.
She bad. She cold.
She is.
Like Russell Wilson said, he wanted a woman that would walk into the room and tilt it, y'all. Tilt the room. That's what he said. He had 3 things. And one of them was, he goes, I wanted a woman that would walk into the room and tilt it.
CC doing that. Okay, Sierra.
Ladies, y'all better tilt that damn room.
Tilt it. Of course, there was others on the red carpet. You got to see her. You got to see Queen Latifah. I think Megan Thee Stallion. Her did some different stuff. Queen Latifah was definitely different. She came very masculine to me.
When is she coming out?
What? Well, I think she's already done.
Oh.
So look at her outfit. Yeah, it's a cape. She had the boat. She did it big. I just feel like, Lifetime Achievement, you probably could have came a little harder, but I ain't knocking you, Queen. You the queen.
It could have been red, purple,
she
blue.
Definitely
Give me some color.
She definitely made sure to shout out Pride when she did her acceptance speech.
Oh, did she?
She sure did. She said, shout out Pride.
When did she? Did I miss that memo?
She was on the BET Awards.
Was that her coming out?
I don't know. I feel like she gave love to her lady and then said,
oh, her lady was there.
Pride. There was a lady sitting next to her that looked like her lady. I don't know.
Tell me what it is.
I don't know.
Tell me what it is. I want to know. Don't do it discreetly.
I don't know.
But see, she doing it classy.
She's doing it classy again.
She don't gotta do all that extra. Just know that I'm with someone. That's all you need to know.
Sweetie hit the carpet. Yeah. It's we're the age, Sweetie, and so you see Sweetie showing a lot, still being kind of dramatic with it. But then Chloe, from the duo, the sister group, she definitely revealed a lot.
Well, she's going through something.
Is she? Well, we in the era of show it all. Just put on a 2-piece and then throw some sheer over it.
Listen, I'm ready for it. It's coming. The girl that's going to just walk out there with a patch over her vajayjay and a patch on her nipples.
I think it's out there. I think it's happening somewhere. I think
it probably already happened.
It's already happening. And then, of course, there were a host of others, there was nobody I was like jumping up and down with. Oh, so Jennifer Hudson did try and do a little something here. Jennifer didn't kept that little weight off. She's real giving you some old school singer, with the crazy shortcut, the dramatic.
Like I want to know, like who are you dating?
I don't know, man. Little Kim. I don't know.
Tell your grandma, your great auntie to sit down somewhere.
Little Kim is always hit or miss with me. She either does something too much or just like, she's okay. I can't get past the face, but that's just what it is. So yeah, that was just a few of the fashion tidbits. Let's see, we got one more person. Who is that? Ooh, Ari Lennox. So this is the artist we were talking about that sang with Jasmine Sullivan. She's lost a lot of weight. So she's showing it. She's showing it all. She's saying, I'm gonna sit on it, twist on it, ride on it.
She's mesmerized by the dig.
Right.
Let her tell it.
Yeah, so just a few I picked out again to go back and get recaps and see the red carpet. Just, Google it. I think E did a little special as well. So, BET's always been considered like the night for the Black stars, Black excellence, right?
It's changing.
It is changing.
It's changing. Our culture's changing.
It is changing.
Be prepared for the change.
Be prepared for the change. Well, that's the show. I feel like that's it.
That's all.
We had so
on
much
a
to talk
Tuesday.
about. We still, when we take time, it's so much to talk about. Yeah. So make sure that y'all tuning in with us again every week on a Tuesday.
Our new time.
New time, 8 p.m. every Tuesday right here on our network. Any last minute tidbits you gotta say?
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. Go Phoenix. I'm definitely rooting for Phoenix in this NBA Finals. I really, really hope that Chris Paul and Devin Booker can get a ring.
Go Chris Paul.
Go Chris Paul. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. So make sure y'all stay in tune. If you're all into sports until football returns, catch up in on the NBA Finals. Olympics will be coming up soon.
Yeah.
I think that's it for us.
That's it. What a hell of a show. Till next time.
All right. Y'all be cool. Be safe. God bless. Peace out.